Hi everybody, Christine here. I am coming to you from my living room. This is my kidder Sweetums. He's with me tonight because I have a subject that's difficult for me to talk about, and that is my struggle with anxiety. So I can remember back to the very first time that I had panic in my life. It was a traumatic experience when I was 13. A friend of my brother's forced himself on me, and I ran home from his house. He was an adult, so my brother's 12 years older than me, so his friend would have been around that same age. And I was 13, so he was about 24, 25, 26, somewhere in there. And he forced himself on me, and I got out of his house and I ran home barefoot in January. And I got home and told my mom what had happened, and she immediately went into a mode that I don't understand as a mother, but it was a mode of secrecy, for lack of a better term. She didn't want me to tell anybody, and actually the vast majority of my family members don't even know what happened. So through counseling, I've just really started touching on the subject, and it's been painful, and I've been able to pinpoint that a lot of my anxiety comes from that time in my life. So the way that anxiety really manifests in me is that I get very sweaty. I feel a sense of panic, which makes sense. It's a panic attack. I can't sit still, and I have trouble concentrating, so I'm jittery, looking all over the place, trying to figure out who the shifty figures are around me and whatnot. In the last 2 years, maybe 3, my anxiety is manifested in symptoms of IBS, which is just not fun. And what that has done for me is it made me a little bit of a shut-in. I didn't want to leave the house for a long, long time. When I was anywhere new, I would get sick and need to use the bathroom. And that is just a horrible experience to have in public. It's not a good time to have it at home, but when you're out in public, it's nasty. And what I would do is avoid loud situations. So there were times that I couldn't go with family to concerts or fireworks. And there were times that I would avoid situations where there was going to be a lot of people. And that even came out in family gatherings. So my family tends to be kind of loud, and so I didn't want to be in a room where there were people talking loudly and competing for attention, because that would make me super anxious. And then when I was in public, say we would go to dinner, I wanted it to be in a quiet restaurant, so not a super popular restaurant where there's a lot of people out enjoying a good time. And a little bit of a quirk is that I always have to sit facing an exit. And my family knows this, and it's almost become second nature that they don't question where I'm going to sit. They just sit where they know I can see the door, wherever I'm going to sit. So that's been part of the way that my family's helped me cope. I have been on medication for it for quite a while. I don't take it regularly, but I take it as a preventive measure, prophylactically, I can't say that word, when I know I'm going to be in a situation that's going to make me uneasy. If I were to go to a mall, I would definitely take it ahead of time. If I was going to go to dinner in a restaurant that I've never been at before, I would definitely take it. And for some reason, shopping at certain stores has also been a trigger for me, and I'm not exactly sure why that is, but I just know certain stores I know I'm gonna be sick. So I wanted to talk about that and talk about how real it is, talk about the symptoms of it, talk about the ways that I cope with it, which aren't always healthy. Like I said, I avoid a lot. And let you know that if you're experiencing those symptoms, you're normal. I have those problems, and I know a lot of people do too. So I just want you to be aware that it's okay not to be okay sometimes, and it's okay to stop and protect your mental health where you need to. There's been several times where I've avoided family situations because I didn't want to be uneasy and I didn't want to be sick. So don't feel bad in doing that. Take care of you first, and that's perfectly okay to do. So those are really the things that I wanted to talk about tonight. I have Sweetums here with me because I find his purring so soothing. It's just like a magical cure. So he's with me here today, and I know you can't hear him, but he's purring his little heart out while I'm petting him, and he's just my little love. Right? Oh, you're such a good kidder. Alright, so I'm going to sign off, you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. If you have anything that you want me to talk about, if you want to share your symptoms or experiences with me, please leave a comment. Please subscribe to my page, and then after you subscribe, you can hit the bell that pops up to get notified when I post new videos. And please share my page or videos that you have that you've watched of mine that touch your life, so that we can hit a broader audience. And my intention there is that I help people. That's really what I want to do here, is I want to help people to feel normal, to know that it's okay not to be okay, and to know that you need to practice self-care for yourself and for those around you that love you, because if you're not whole, they're missing out. And it's really important that we're real about depression, anxiety, and all those labels that mental health has that need to go away, so that more people are comfortable coming forward and getting the help that they need. So I appreciate the listen. Again, please comment, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you again soon. Thanks.